A. This little letter is what we've been talking about for most of the week and that long sound that it has. So let's take a look at some ways that A can be confusing. So we've been talking about three of the ways of making the long A sound, right? And we have them here, AI, AY, and A underscore E, or A consonant E. And one of the problems with having so many ways of making the same sound is that you have a lot of words that wind up sounding the same. And when words sound exactly the same, but they're spelled differently, they're called homophones. Now, this is a really useful word. Homo means same. And someday you'll learn the words homographs if you haven't already. I know I've mentioned them before. And homogenized and things like that. And phone means voice or sound. So if you're an Anglophone, you're somebody who speaks English. If you're a Francophone, you speak French. If you're a Hispanophone, you speak Spanish. If you play a xylophone, xylo means wood. So a xylophone is the thing that has a wooden voice. Okay, so same and sound. And we have a lot of homophones with the long A sound. For example, you might be in pain, Pain, or you might have a window pane, like a sheet of glass. Some people put fruit or honey in their yogurt. Other people like it plain, Plain. And other people fly in a plane, like an airplane, Plane. Many cities, like Ocean City, have a main street. And this guy right here has got a pretty big mane. We learned a while ago that another word for a bucket is a pail, Pail. And if you get sick, you might look a little pale. You might lose some color. When we sent letters to our friends in Japan, we sent them mail, Mail. And if someone is not a female, they are a male, like a boy or a man. If you really know the answer to a question, you might raise your hand. And you have to be careful when you're outside because the rays of the sun can sometimes be harmful. There's also raise, like to break down or to tear down. This is where we get the word razor, which people use to shave. There are so many homophones, and they don't always have to have a long A. For example, you can have sent, SENT, like we sent letters to friends in Japan. And the flowers have a sweet scent, SCENT. It sounds exactly the same. And if you have one penny, you have a cent. And if you've got more than one penny, you've got cents, specifically 5 cents. Now, you don't really want to carry a lot of pennies around when you could have a nickel. If you carried only pennies around, well, it wouldn't make any sense. Oh, this is getting worse. Then there's this one that always causes problems. There, and there. They're standing over there with their parents. Oh, and this is a really tough one. Metal is the material that we find underground, like iron or gold. And then under that, we have metal, has the same sound, but this is the thing that you win in a contest, like the Olympics. And then at the top right, we've got meddle, meddle, which means to get involved in other people's business and to be nosy. And then the last one, metal, is how tough you are. Oh, homophones, they're going to be a problem. So, how can we tell them apart? The best thing you can do is read, read, read. When you read, you see words being used the proper way, and you learn how to use them by reading them. Reading makes us better writers and spellers, and of course, better readers. I'm a little tired from all these homophones. Whew, I'm so tired from all these homophones. Where was I? Oh, yeah. A. The end.